just shy of greatness. I'm heavy metal and hollow wood, just shy of patience. Me, I wanna walk a little bit taller, oh me, I wanna feel a little bit stronger, oh me, I wanna think a little bit smarter, said I just wanna be the best. Me, I wanna walk a little bit taller, oh me, I wanna feel a little bit stronger, oh me, I wanna think a little bit smarter, said I just wanna be the best. I just wanna be the best. I just wanna be the best.
Hello and welcome to the Spice Zone, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Boygos, and today we're not really doing anything spicy. I'm sorry, guys. This is a first for me. This is something like I don't normally do, right? Like, there's really not anything spicy on this team. I will not lie. I will not try and pass Mamoswine off as spiced. Although I didn't see one today besides mine, I'm not going to sit here and try and pass Mamoswine off as spiced. But I did find a quadruple A rated team in PvPoke, and so I decided, you know, I'm gonna try this team. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see, you know, how far I can get with it. Because as you guys know, I've been posting a lot less content lately just because of school and just being busy with school. And I've got an XL Lugia, and so I'd like to get my money's worth in terms of ELO. So I am gonna be running this thing in Open Master League this entire next 2 weeks. So just, I'm sorry in advance if you don't have an XL Lugia and you don't want to watch it. I'm sorry. These are the battles I'm playing, right? So I'll be sneaking Spice in here. Don't worry. I've got a couple Spice teams planned already with Lugia, but yeah, Lugia is probably going to be along for most of these videos. So apologies in advance again, but you know, sorry not sorry type deal, right? So what we're looking at here is we are looking at a team of Mewtwo, Mamoswine, and Lugia, all XL'd, all level 50 in the Open Master League. And so, yeah, I've swapped into Mamoswine here up against this Excadrill, and this is one of those situations where you know you can just live the drill run, and I actually am going to be so close to him hitting a drill run, another drill run, but he's not able to. And the Melmetal comes in, and I've got a surplus amount of energy, so I'm going to be bulldozing this Melmetal. Yeah, that's going to be doing big damage off top there, and I'm going to just now threaten it with an Avalanche, right? Because they're probably going to get to a Superpower Rock Slide, and I figured they were going to throw, but they didn't throw. They shielded, right? So I was able to get another. They didn't throw, right? Like I threw the move first, and then they had to shield. So I just banked a Side Strike on Melmetal, on Mewtwo against Melmetal, and I just ate the Rock Slide. Now you're gonna see, look at that, guys. Look at how Lugia just eats that super effective non-stab Rock Slide from Melmetal. I mean, that's thoroughly impressive. I did just drop a shield on it, but yeah, it was able to just eat that. In comes the Garchomp, and yeah, I mean, a full health Garchomp at this stage in the game, it's not going to be much use to you against a Lugia. I mean, of course, the Outrage will chunk, but even at this range, it would not kill. And I find that very, very impressive in terms of Lugia's bulk. So, yeah, Sky Attack coming through. Going to be doing some big damage to the Garchomp. Going to Dragon Tail down that thing and immediately swap into Mewtwo just to throw the Side Strike and just make sure that we finish up that Melmetal and no kind of charge move shenanigans happen between us and them and the victory, right? So here we are, yeah, moving into the next one here. This can be a little bit of a longer video too, about 20 minutes. So yeah, just a heads up going into it. I'm going to be showing a lot of lost leads, a lot of bad matchups that this team goes up against and still wins. So you know, like, I don't think it has the same rating on PvPoke when you use Shadow Ball Mewtwo. I don't believe it does. So I could be wrong about that. Again, I didn't run the sims for Shadow Ball Mewtwo, so I don't know. But I mean, here's the thing. Focus Blast really threatens the Steel types. It really does. And Mewtwo does, you actually land a lot of them. A lot more than you think you would, right? Like, I land more Focus Blast with Mewtwo than probably any other Pokemon I run Focus Blast on. So for whatever that's worth, I would say it's worth like the the not having to use another Elite TM and also being able to take out Steel type personally. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, everybody has a very different opinion of what the best moveset is for Mewtwo, and it situationally varies, right? Like, if you're up against a Giratina, you don't want Focus Blast, Side Strike. You want that Shadow Wall on there, right? But just kind of like pick your poison, right? Like, which one you're going to go and have yourself get screwed over by. So, yeah, this team being pretty weak to Steel, and by pretty weak, I mean really weak, even for a team with quadruple A's here. I mean, scorecard, but like, is that a Sim Hero scorecard? Maybe. But yeah, either way, we're going to be shielding up this Ominous Wind, and I'm going to be throwing the Sky Attack here on the Giratina, and that's going to chunk, and I'm going to come in with the Mewtwo, just sacrifice it, I guess. And in comes the Lugia again, so they have to throw now, and I think I've got them all boxed up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's just no way they're getting to enough energy to. Maybe if they Shadow Balled Lugia off top, they could have done this. But I mean, I'm not even looking at the CPs of their Pokemon here, so I don't even. I mean, I thought that one was level 40. I thought like Battle 4 was like somebody. There's a good warning, guys. Do not accidentally click on Open Master League with your Master Classic team. Okay, so Mewtwo up against a level 50 Dialga. Is that level 50? I can't see the CPs. Absolutely terrible setup over here. But, you know, it is what it is. Mewtwo versus Dialga, not a great matchup. So I'm going to shield this, and they're probably going to shield this. Yeah. So now we're in, like, a pretty bad place with Mewtwo, right? You don't really want to be here unless you can get to that next Focus Blast, right? And so that's exactly what I decided to do. Just commit, right? Just absolutely commit to this matchup. And they decide to let the Focus Blast through. I guess they thought maybe it was a Side Strike. Maybe they thought I don't need Dialga, but they do, because in comes Dragonite, and I'm going to be getting to this Bulldoze. I'm hopefully going to catch a Superpower here, but it looks like they were smart enough to throw the Rock Slide. So Lugia eats the Rock Slide, and they top left. So I guess they just didn't want to play with Lugia. I don't blame them. I mean, they're long games. They're very long games. I do not blame them for top lefting if they can't beat Lugia. All right. Side Strike coming up against the Togekiss. You get there pretty quick, and the Togekiss is just going to get wrecked here. It's going to do so much damage. Look at that. Big chunk to the Togekiss. And they're swapping out into the Dialga. I'm going to stay in and throw the Focus Blast. I'm really hoping that they don't shield here. That would be absolutely hilarious. But it's looking more likely that they're going to. Yeah, that they did shield up that Focus Blast. So that's unfortunate, but it'll be okay. We're moving into the next Mon here, and you know, this is a tough decision. I'm going to go with Mamoswine because it just gets to that Avalanche a lot quicker. Losing Mewtwo like that in the beginning, you can do it. It's not ideal. You want to try and preserve the Mewtwo in case you have to close endgame with a Side Strike. But, I mean, okay, I should also say I went 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 1-4, 1-4 with this team. So in my set of 5, I got only 4 1s and 1 4s with this team. So take that with what you will. Actually, one of those 1 4s I struggled and just put in Metagross, and that was bad idea switching teams, because after that I got a 4-1. So maybe I shouldn't have switched teams, but yeah, that aside, this team is really good. It really is effective, and it really can. Oh, did we just get boosted? Yeah, I think we just got boosted. Okay. All right, we're gonna smack this Groudon with a boosted Sky Attack. Let's see how much this does. Probably still not that much, but like, I mean, I think they've quit. I think they've stopped playing. Yeah, I think they saw the boost and they're like, I'm done. They saw the CP, they're like, I'm not gonna keep playing. That sucks, but I mean, it's all right. What else were you supposed to do? I guess. Sorry about that. All right, moving into the next one here. Okay. So we got Mewtwo into Melmetal. All right. This is not a great lead. You don't really like to see this. It's not the end of the world though, because again, the Rock Slides, they don't do a whole lot to Mewtwo. Mewtwo's got some bulk when it's at level 50. So this isn't the same matchup that it is in Master Classic, right? Like this is a little bit different, just slightly different. And I think Mewtwo's just a little bit bulkier. But yeah, Mewtwo is going to be having a shield that, or sorry, Melmetal is going to be having a shield that Focus Blast from Mewtwo. I'm not going to be able to get to another Focus Blast, it doesn't look like. So at this point, I'm going to sack Mewtwo, just let him go down and throw that Psy Strike. I don't believe I'm going to... Oh, okay, I guess I decided to save him. Yeah, that makes sense. The Lugia coming in after dropping a shield, being maybe afraid of the Shadow Ball. You know, that's fine. The Avalanche is going to hurt. Does so much damage, that XL Lugia, so it's nice to see other people running XL Lugia to feel like I'm not like this pay-to-win scrub, but, you know, I kind of am. This team is kind of pay-to-win, I'm not going to lie. You know, we can talk more about the gross XL system and the legendary system later, but yeah, the truth is, you know, getting these XLs is expensive, and it's, I mean, I have a problem with it. I have a problem with the way it's layout, but I'm sure you guys do too. But I'm not going to not have my level 50 Lugia. I'm a part of the problem. I get it. I understand. I get it, okay? But Lugia is my favorite legendary, and I was just going to build it. I don't care if it's rank 1. I don't care if it's the rank 1 Pokemon. I'm building it. So shields are down, and yeah, we're sitting pretty fine. Shields are down. 2 shields up. Their shields are down. Lugia's going to town. We've got health on Lugia. You know, I don't even really need that much health on Lugia, so I'm just going to eat 2 Rock Slides and just kind of make this person desperate. Now I do have to start shielding because it would actually be kind of bad at this point. So let's see if they swap. I'm going to go for the Sky Attack here just because I really don't want to have to throw all that energy, right? So as that Scion comes in, it's going to one-shot this... it's going to one-shot this Mammo, and I still got a shield, so... Yeah, like I said, I'm going to throw that Sky Attack at the fairy thing, the fairy dog, and I'm going to smack that thing. And then in comes Melmetal again, and yeah, Lugia is just too thick. They're just not going to be able to beat this Lugia, so we are actually going to be able to Dragon Tail down the Melmetal. So yeah, Melmetal thinks it's tough, but if we have shields, this team doesn't really struggle against Melmetal that much. I mean, I know it's resisted damage, but like, if you can get the shields away by scaring them with Focus Blast Mewtwo, you're going to go to town. So that's what I've identified, at least in the first couple games with this team here. So again, you want to pretend that you have Shadow Ball in this situation, so I probably should have already thrown. But I'd rather just take the 2 Psy Strikes and leave. And in comes Excadrill. All right, so here's the thing about this thing. They always think like, oh, it's resisted, so I'm not going to shield on the Aeroblast. They always they don't want to risk accidentally shielding a Sky Attack on Excadrill. So whenever this little mole thing comes in, I just throw the Aeroblast. Because look at that. I mean, yeah, it's resisted, but like, come on. Sorry, Mole Man. You got to get out of here. Get out of here, Mole Man. You know, like, yeah, Excadrill, you know, it's cool. I wish I had one built, but it just feels like it breaks like every single core. And I don't understand how Niantic doesn't make more Pokemon like it, you know, like, it just, I don't know, it symbolizes a problem in this game for me. So, yeah, all right, Sky Attack is going to, that's no hate to Excadrill, by the way, because I will build one eventually, like, I do like that Pokemon, but it does feel silly to me that it's, like, it's so good. But so is Lugia, like, right, like, so many things are just so good. I think it's just, like, the thing about Excadrill is just that its ability to counter its weaknesses, right? Like, that's what makes it like the most impressive, in my opinion. Excadrill is probably the most versatile Pokemon in all of Master League, I would say. I mean, if you have it on your team, you're gonna be good against half the Master League already. You know, as the lead, it's one of the safest, probably one of the best leads in the whole game, I would say. It just gets to Drill Run and Rock Slide so quickly, and between the two of those things, you're going to be taking out, you're going to be doing neutral at least to most of the threats in the Ultra Leagues. I mean, sorry, the Master League. So, yeah, definitely recommend Excadrill, actually. If you have enough candy to build one, if you have enough for both Classic and Open, it's very, very good. So, it sounded like I was hating on it there, but I really want it to be completely clear here. It's a very, very good Pokemon, definitely worth building in every capacity. So, yeah, that's what I got. We did clap that other Lugia there, and we're going to be moving into the next one here. So we're playing up against a veteran with a legend pose. So let's see how this goes. All right, Kyogre into Mewtwo. I believe this is a big Kyogre, so yeah, we're at that point that people could have spent, you know, any amount of time on GoFest Day 2 with their raid app, and they could have specified which legendary they want to do the most. And even though there was no boosted candy rates on Groudon and Kyogre the last time they were around after the XL update, combined with all that grinding that it was available and GoFest Day 2, I would argue that a lot of these level 50 Kyogres are legit. I'm not going to immediately be like, wee woo, how do you have a level 50 Kyogre? Because GoFest Day 2 was a big thing. I personally didn't really go. I did like 10 Raichu and that's it. I personally didn't do a whole lot, but I could definitely see somebody who really wanted, you know, a PvP viable legendary like Kyogre going super, super hard, right? So I think it's important. I see that a lot in comments, like people like, wow, how do you have a level 50 of this legendary? You know, like, well, Groudon and Kyogre, I definitely understand, you know, because we saw, well, like Brandon got pretty close. He didn't actually get enough candy to XL a Groudon and Kyogre after the raids, right? Like somebody who does the most raids. So that's something to think about too. Again, the old XL system versus the new XL system. Will they change the XL system again, right? Like there's a possibility. There's a possibility they're always going to be adding more abilities to get XL candy in the game. I'll see it when I believe it, but they did change it before. So, you know, who knows? Who knows? Moving into this next one here. So, overall, what do you guys think? What do you guys think about XL Lugia? I think, honestly, I'm going to get away with a lot more spice than I did before having this thing on the lineup. So, you might not like to see me running like a meta video for the first time ever. But I mean, this is my first time running a team that is actually like pretty well recommended by PvPoke, right? So this is this is kind of funny for me. This is kind of fun. This is a change of pace. I know a lot of people have been asking for a video like this for a while, and so I figured, you know, it is the Spice Zone. It is still Boygos. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to give up completely on the Spice, but I am going to be trying to get a little bit higher in the game than I did in the past seasons, right? Like I am going to be trying this time to try and up it a little bit, right? I feel like I got a little bit of proving myself to do so. That's what we're going to be doing, and let's see if this Bulldoze comes through on the Melmetal. And yeah, it does. Okay, that does so much damage. Holy cow. All right, the Bulldoze is just a bad move, but like, I mean, at this scale, it's fine. It does an okay amount. Would I like it better if Mamo had Earth Power? Yes, everyone would. That would be way better. But that being said, here we are. This is what we got. So, yeah, they actually... Am I going to be petty and shield the Mamoswine? Yeah, I am. Oh, that was just mean. That was just mean. Shields are all tied up now, and Mamo has retained Switch. The Garchomp's going down, and I'm going to be able to get to... Oh, I can't get to an Avalanche. That's okay. That's okay. Mewtwo's coming in. We're not able to get to a Side Strike. I think we're about one Psycho Cut away, and I think we'll register that before their Charm registers. So I do think that we'll be able to get the Side Strike off if we need to, but I think what we're really going to see here, guys, is not any need to get that Side Strike off, right? I think what we're really going to see here is just Lugia being a boss, Lugia just being Lugia. So yeah, that's very likely to be what we're seeing here. So yeah, Lugia just Aero Blasts the Tokus. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Me, I wanna walk a little bit taller on me. I wanna feel a little bit stronger on me. I wanna think a little bit smarter, said I just wanna be the best. Me, I wanna walk a little bit taller on me. I wanna feel a little bit stronger on me. I wanna think a little bit smarter, said